What's up everybody, this is Retro Red. Welcome to another episode of Game Hunting Pickups. It's been a very good week for me. I've been able to pick up a ton of games this week. I started off my week going to an antique shop, and they had a bunch of games there for all kinds of systems, and that's where I found what was it? Odyssey. The Odyssey 2. It was a box. They had like 37 games. Of course, they were all boxed, and they had the voice. It's the machine that gives the Odyssey the sounds it has. That was also boxed, so there was a really nice find. But it was also very pricey, so I ended up passing up on it. I may or may not go back and just kind of haggle with them if at all possible. If the price is right, then I'll probably end up picking it up hopefully by next week. If not, then leave it there for somebody else, because like I said, it is pretty pricey for what it is. The only thing it has going for it, it's that it's all bundled together, and everything's complete order. Everything's boxed in great condition actually. So we'll see. But I did end up buying 2 games from that shop. I started off with 2 Sega Genesis games, King of Monsters and Lutron 2019. And I bought these for just $4 each, so they're alright. But my collection for the Genesis is almost non-existent. I think I have like maybe 1 box game and a couple of loose games, so those are good additions to my collection. After that, I did end up hitting up an easy pawn shop, and I ended up buying 4 Game Boy games. First one is Miss Pac-Man. This is for the Game Boy Color, Road Rash. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And Dennis the Menace. And I ended up buying those for $3 a piece. Later during the week, I ended up meeting a local trader who was selling a boxed Nintendo, and it was pretty pricey, but I just kind of spoke with him a bit about collecting and things like that, and one thing led to another, and he said he had extra games that he wanted to sell, and he showed me a list of things, and I was kind of surprised. He had a $3 pile, and then he had a $10 pile, and the ones on the $10 pile were actually very good. I thought, man, I can't believe he's only selling them for $10 a piece. So I ended up getting 4 games from him. Really, the first one that caught my attention was the Contra game, and then Metroid. And those are the only 2 I ended up getting for him from the $10 pile. From the $3 pile, I saw this one, Ninja Gaiden. And after that, we were just kind of haggling back and forth between those, and I just kind of picked this one just to throw in the lot, because I don't have them. None of those I have in my collection, so I'm really happy. I actually ended up picking all 4 up for $21, so it's a little cheaper than expected. And I've been playing this one like crazy. I really enjoy it. That's why it's kind of hard to find, because people are always buying it. And after that, I showed him a list of games that I had, so he told me the ones he wanted, and I just kind of went back to the list he had given me previously and started picking out more games that I didn't have in my collection. So I ended up picking The Wall Street Kid, Knight Rider, and the label on this one's a little messed up, but it's alright. Boy and His Blob. And after that, I didn't really see anything else I wanted, but he had chosen 4 games, so he had told me about a boxed Nintendo 64 game that he had. It was just a box though, so I just asked him if he could throw it in the lots of the 3 games that I had chosen, and just to make it even, he threw in this one. And it's just a box, includes no games, so still good to have. That's actually my very first Nintendo 64 box game that I had, so really happy to have that. After that, we just kind of went back and forth again. He chose yet another one from my list, and I started going through the games he had sent me, so I ended up picking out Popeye. So again, excited to have this one because I did not have it before. After that, later during the week, I decided to stop at a Kmart. Just my girlfriend was actually shopping for just a suitcase, not a suitcase, a traveling bag. She's going out of town, and I decided to go to the game section, and I was actually very surprised to see the following: World of Warcraft, which of course didn't catch my eye because it was, I mean, I'm not really a World of Warcraft fan, so. But once they told me the price, I'm like, really? I'll give it a try. And it's 2 games. Of course, it's the original World of Warcraft and the Burning Crusade. And it is brand new, sealed. This was $1.99. I couldn't believe it when they told me. Really? And then I saw the Wrath of the Lich King. This was $2.99, so I decided to pick both of them up. Sealed, brand new. I just bought them to throw in my sealed collection. And then this one for the 3DS, brand new, sealed, again from Kmart. It was $3.34. I couldn't believe when they told me the price, so I just threw it in, and I will be keeping this one for my sealed collection. I did actually I found a PlayStation 2 game. It's iPhone filter. It was $10, but I thought maybe, you know, I've never seen PlayStation 2 games in stores anymore. So I decided to just buy it to keep in my sealed collection. And when I got home, I noticed there was a slit on the wrapper, right where you open it. So I got kind of concerned when I saw that, and I started opening it up a bit. And I got a flashlight and I started looking, and there was no disc. So, and I have no idea how that is even possible, because they do keep them in those security little locks in the plastic things where they have to unlock them. So I have no idea how somebody took that. But I did call Kmart, and they told me they couldn't refund my money, sadly. So they told me they could give me store credit. So I'm just gonna go see if hopefully maybe they have another copy, or I'll just end up picking something else out. So yeah, that was bummed out about that. And today I ended up going to the flea market here in my town. It's actually the first time I go here in my hometown, because it's actually really small. So I usually don't go to the one around here. But I ended up finding a couple of things. Final Fantasy Online for PlayStation 2. It does include the game and the booklet. And it comes with the sleeve, so he saw this, he told me it was $5, so it was pretty cheap. And the disc is really brand new. So I decided to take that. I also picked this one out, Final Fantasy Online Chains of Promethea. And it includes manual and disc. And this is in good condition as well. he also had a sealed game, Kokoto Fishing Master, and it is sealed. So another one for my sealed collection. And actually those were the only 3 I picked up for him. I bought those for, it was $12 actually. Yeah, just $12 for those 3 games. One of them sealed. And then I ended up going to another vendor. He had just a bunch of things, random things, nothing that really caught my attention. I even asked him about, maybe if he had any systems, and he said he didn't. But he had a section where it was just connections and wires and adapters, things like that. So I ended up just going through that. And I saw one that said Sega. I had no idea what it was because it only has the connection for the TV and then this. So I knew it wasn't for the Sega Genesis. I had no idea. But I already researched it, and it ended up being for the Sega Master System. So this is the RF switch for the Sega Master System, so that's pretty cool. After that I saw 2 remotes there that I wasn't too sure. These, just the little joystick. They did remind me of Atari, so that's the first thing I thought when I saw them. But then the little hookup here reminded me of Sega, so I thought maybe they're just aftermarket remotes for Sega Genesis or something like that. I ended up buying these for $1 a piece, and I ended up buying that RF switch also for $1. And I already researched these. These are actually for the Atari, as I thought, so that's pretty cool. Ended up buying those. During the week I was on eBay. Terrible eBay. And I ended up picking up a Nintendo box. Yes, I ended up paying $35 with shipping included. It doesn't have the system, it's just the box. It has manuals and it has the styrofoam inside, so I thought that was pretty cheap. I already have extra Nintendos, so I'll be putting this together and maybe selling it or keeping it for myself. I'm still not sure. I did end up buying a couple other things off eBay, but I'll leave that for another video. So yeah, this might be for sale. I probably won't be selling it online. Probably I'll end up selling local. So if anybody's watching that's local, and if you're interested, just let me know. And that was it for this week, guys. It was a pretty good week as far as collecting goes for me. Sometimes there's good weeks, sometimes there's okay weeks, and I thought this was just a pretty good one. Like I said, I ended up getting a variety of games for different systems, and pretty cheap, so I was excited. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you see anything you like. If you have any questions, drop a comment. Subscribe if you can. If you haven't already, I appreciate everyone. I say it every video, but I really do appreciate everybody that watches the videos. And that's it for this video, guys. So I'll see you next time. Peace. Hey guys, I just wanted to show everybody just a summary of everything. That's actually the siphon filter game I was talking to everybody about. As you can see, it does have that little slit, and that's how they were able to remove the game. It almost seems like it's actually in there, but it's not, unfortunately. And here's the receipt, guys. Make sure you go and check y'all's Kmart. You never know what you can find. World of Warcraft $199, the other one $299, the Nintendo DS $349 actually, and I was wrong the first time I said it. And the PS2 $10. So yeah, here's a summary of every game I picked up this past week. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.